Hello and welcome to the Media Minority Podcast. Say hello to the people.
Hello, how are y'all doing? Y'all good? How's the wife and the kids?
I don't care how your wife and kids doing. Let me know how you doing. You the one out there working. You let me know how you doing. Cause they gonna be bitching. They gonna have complaints for me, and I can't have it. So you ready to get into this?
Let's go.
To start off with, you just got your gaming PC. You gotta tell me about it. Well, your gaming laptop. Tell the nice people what you got.
I just bought an MSI not too long ago. And she okay.
She okay?
She alright.
You ain't feeling it yet?
Nah, not yet.
You ain't feeling that PC master race yet?
Nah, not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet. I like to feel welcome, but I feel like I don't feel loved yet. You know?
I feel you. It's always like I like playing on my because I got an Alienware laptop. I had one since senior year of high school. I like playing on her, but it always come with problems. Everybody spitting that PC Master Race stuff, and I'm just not feeling it. It's a lot of. I know the complaint's gonna be put on us because we went for the laptop instead of building our own stuff, but we ain't got the space for that right now. Well, I don't know about you. I ain't got the space for it right now.
What a PC?
Yeah, build you a PC.
Nah, I ain't got no space for that right now.
Yeah, maybe when I get another room and I get a bigger place, I'll get a little room to put my PC in. But you had her what, like a month now?
Not a full month yet.
Not a full month, almost a month.
Close. A couple days will be a month.
And what have you played on her so far? Basically, Apex,
Overwatch.
You brought some games in the Steam sale. You touched those yet?
I played a little bit of Mortal Kombat. Haven't played Devil May Cry yet.
Yeah, that's what you got to give it.
I downloaded Smite. Haven't played Smite yet. So I know a couple more games I'm gonna download on her, but I'm too hooked on Apex right now to really be focused on anything else.
Now you play Apex on the PS4 or now the PC. How you like what's your opinions on both? Where would you rather play if you could only pick one? PS4 or PC?
PC.
PC?
Yeah, but the thing about PC, you got to worry about the mouse and key players, and
I haven't really had that many. I've seen it do better on the P. We both play on controller. You ain't got no plans switching over to mouse and keyboard, right?
Nope.
Nah, grew up on controller. I'm gonna die with the controller.
I'll take my aim assist and call it a day.
Oh, you don't get that on PC though. That's what makes it harder.
You get the aim assist on PC.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Alright.
That's why. That's what one thing about the crossplay people got people a little fidgety because they saying that the controller players that have the quote unquote advantage with the aim assist.
I never knew that. I thought the aim assist was only for the consoles.
Nah, yeah, you get it on
Is it on a game by game basis, or because I can tell you Overwatch right now, I feel like a whole different game playing it on PC. I don't think they got my aim assist on there.
No, I think once you plug that controller in, for all the games you get aim assist.
I might have to check that after this. But you ain't had no problems with your controller. Like sometimes I notice if I turn it on, it won't control. It won't work for Apex at all, and I got to reboot my whole laptop to get it to work.
For me, once I turn my controller on, then it's on. I don't have no problems with it at all.
So you've been playing Apex on her, Overwatch?
I say for the time I had her, Apex and Overwatch is the only two games I really played on her.
Okay. Well, you just got your MSI. That's your first gaming laptop. I just picked up an Alienware M17 revision. Well, it's the first one. It got a i7 9750H CPU and a 2070 max kill. You don't know what's in yours, do you?
Nope. Just know when I boot her up, she better work.
You gotta flex on it. You got an RTX 2060 in there, so you good for a little while. Yeah, I'm liking my laptop. Performance-wise, she's a big jump ahead of my previous Alienware, but aesthetic-wise, I'm not feeling her that much. She ain't doing enough differently. It's like she took stuff away that I would have preferred having. It's like they tried to clean up stuff, and I would have preferred it if they left it the way it was. Just petty shit, like my number lock don't have a light on it to let me know that it's activated, and I ain't got the HDMI in that I used to have. So like when I used to come to your house, I used to hook up the PS4 to the laptop to use it as a screen, and I can't do that with her. But I like that I got the graphics amplifier on her, so I could plug it to the, like if she start getting weaker, I could plug the graphics card into the back of her, and that should make her last a lot longer. But I don't know. I only had her about a month. Maybe I just ain't falling in love with it yet. And you say, have you had any problems with your PC? Oh, one quick thing. She get hot as hell. I had to undervolt her. Had to open her up, repaste her. She touching on 100 when I'm playing Apex at max all the time. So that would be something I wish I could fix. But for your PC, you ain't had no problems with her so far?
She be misbehaving from time to time.
Like what? What's she doing?
Like I wish I was able to repaste her.
Oh yeah. Well, tell them about that. About that little situation over there. I forgot all about that.
Some reason when we open her up, we can't take the goddamn battery out. But you know,
yeah, it's like I don't know if it's soldered on or not. It's not supposed to be, from what we read. We seen plenty of people open it up and repaste the battery without having a little trouble. But for his specific laptop, when you open it up and you try to take the battery out, no matter what you try, the shit will not come out.
It won't even budge.
So is there any PC exclusive games you wish you could you looking to try out?
Not really, no.
Yeah, I ain't really got the.
I don't.
Oh well, we've been giving a try to the Xbox games, considering we PlayStation and all the Xbox games mostly on PC. So you've been enjoying what we play, Sea of Thieves. You've been enjoying that.
Yeah, I like Sea of Thieves. That made me not hate Xbox so much.
I don't know. I'm a little iffy on Sea of Thieves. I'm enjoying it, but it seemed like it's my own damn fault. It just be me and you playing it. It seemed like that's the type of game you need at least 3 or more people to man that shit. Well, I'm liking that. I got Bleeding Edge. You like that?
I probably gotta play that more.
That's alright with me.
Played it a few times. I mean, the times I played it, it was cool.
Yeah.
But I probably gotta,
something you can live without. Something,
Yeah.
We ain't even tried a Halo yet. But Gears, we put a lot of time in.
Gears 5, yeah.
Oh yeah, that little problem. That's why I don't fuck with PC like that, because tell them what happened when you tried to play your Gears.
When we get the first Gears to try to
Ultimate Edition, yeah.
Yeah, the little walkthrough. We tried to play for the PC. We tried to do the story mode, run through all the Gears, but for some reason, the first one keep giving me a goddamn firewall excuse.
Yeah, and I looked online and I haven't seen much. I've seen mention of it, but there's not like a way to correct the problem. We tried turning off the firewall, tried letting it through the firewall, just won't let him play that.
Yeah, I can't host or join nobody. I can play it by myself. But
you said by yourself you can play it?
Yeah, I can play it by myself. But I just can't co-op it with nobody.
I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Or probably try it on Steam or something if it's on Steam. Yeah, I still feel like if you're playing on PC, you gotta get the little Xbox Game Pass. I don't like Xbox as a console, but that Game Pass is, oh my god, that is something beautiful. Sony need to step it up with their PS Now, because that Game Pass thing, you would never have to buy another game. You could just get that Game Pass and you'd be set on playing anything you wanted to play on PC. Because I feel like that's majority if it either come from Game Pass or it's like free to play, like Apex or like the Call of Duty, but we ain't boot that up yet. Call of Duty. Well, this the new games they're adding this month to the Game Pass is Fallout 76, and there's a baseball game. I can't remember what it's called. It's not MLB. I can't remember what the hell it's called.
Super Mega Baseball?
Nah, it's not that. I think it's Out of the Park Baseball. You heard of that? Yeah, that's what it is. I might look at it. I don't think I ain't really into the sports games. It'd probably be something you want to pick up. But like Fallout 76 is something it's something I'll give a try. I heard nothing but negative things about it, but I'll give it a try.
Bethesda.
So last time we talked about the PS5, and I forgot to ask. You say you was going to get it at launch.
Yes,
Are there
sir.
any games you leaning towards buying for your PC instead of the PS5? Like any of the games they showed last time, like Resident Evil, or you think all of them you'd be happy picking up for the PS5?
I think Resident Evil will probably be something I want to try on PC.
Yeah, I think Resident Evil. See, Sony weird. I don't even know. Like third parties, I might pick it up, especially considering. Well, we'll get into that a little later. Considering the news on the pricing, but I think I might start giving games a try on PC before I commit to buying them on PS5. But like you said, just the Resident Evil. That's the only one you committing to buying on the PC.
Yeah, and I probably give Madden a try. See how Madden is on PC. But other than that, right now I see only Resident Evil being bought on PC. Yeah.
Now, where you stand at on the piracy? Because that's a lot easier on the PC. Like, is you going to pay for these games, or you think you might check them out? You might download them without paying?
I ain't got no problem paying them nice people their money.
I think it's a lot of games I'll download first before I commit to buying it. Like if it's a series like Resident Evil, I don't mind committing to it. Like if it's a series I got ties to, but if it's like some new shit and it come out on PC, I might give it a little look on PC. Might give it a little download before I buy it. Anything else you want to add about the PC, or you want to get into the news?
PC, bear with me. You know, I been a Sony head my whole life. I'm branching out into new things. Just bear with me. Maybe I'll fall in love with you. Maybe it'll be a love-hate thing, but, you know, you got to bear with me.
Yeah, I don't want to come out here like it's all negative about the PC. Like, I'm enjoying her. It's just, like, she looked beautiful. The games run a lot faster. I got a 120 hertz screen. I think he got the same. So it's nice seeing the movements and all, but, like, it's a lot of technical problems that you don't really have to deal with on PS4. On console, you could just turn the game on and it worked. Alright, so we'll get into the news. PlayStation put out their PS Plus 10-year anniversary. And you see the games they gave us, right?
Yeah.
NBA 2K20 and Tomb Raider. Rise of the Tomb Raider, I think it is.
And
the second one of the series.
Take that shit back.
Well, you're only saying that because you got 2K20.
Take that shit back where they got it.
I'm not going to touch 2K20. I played a little bit of Tomb Raider, but I don't think I'm willing to play it again, so I'll leave that alone. Too.
I downloaded that on PC too.
What, Tomb Raider?
Yeah.
Oh, you paid for it?
Yeah.
You ain't played it yet, right?
Nah.
I had Tomb Raider on the PC when I got my. I bought the stand controller game. I had to try. It was you know what the stand controller is?
Stand controller? Nah.
Nah, I ain't had no analog sticks. It was like the motion. Like it was the motion pads on both sides of the controller, and it was pretty cool. I enjoyed playing Tomb Raider with it, especially pulling it back to shoot those arrows. It was a cool little controller. I got pretty far in Rise of Tomb Raider, but I don't feel like I don't think I'm gonna give it a replay. I always add my PS Plus games to my library because you never know. You might get bored. You might get a situation like this where you're stuck in the house because of a virus and you need something to play. You might give it a look, but yeah, I don't think I'm going back into that. Now, speaking of 2K, well, first we could talk about this little. Apparently, there's a cover controversy. You know anything about this?
Cover controversy?
Yeah, about who they put on the cover, people not feeling it. I think there's like 4 different versions of the game, though, right?
Oh, you're probably talking about some people feel that Zion don't deserve to be on the future gen cover.
I think you mentioned that. You mentioned that last time when we was for the last podcast. Well, you said you didn't want him on there, right?
No, I want him on there.
Yeah, I could have sworn you said you didn't want the boy on there. What, he just last gen, he not new next gen?
No, he because for the current gen they got Damian Lillard, and for next gen they got Zion Williamson. Okay, and what's the problem with them? They don't want him on there at all? Nah, because they feel as though he ain't play as many games as. Oh, he ain't. Yeah, they feel he ain't earned it. But hey, the man, the monster. They gotta live with it. They feel he ain't been there long enough, or they feel he ain't proved himself yet. He ain't proved himself because he started the season injured, and he ain't played that many games. And then we had this shutdown due to coronavirus. Some people feel it should have been Ja Morant of the Memphis Grizzlies. I can understand that if the boy ain't proved himself to them, but like I said last time, 2K put out a game every damn year. It don't matter whoever you want. He probably gonna get a chance on the cover. But the other thing about 2K is apparently they trying to charge us $70 for the next generation copy of 2K21. How you feel about that one? They only gonna get my money because I want Zion. Nah, I don't care. And they ain't the only one. I heard that other game companies are thinking about just switching. A full price game going to be $70 now, and I'm not with that. I feel there ain't no reason to be charging us $70 for these games. Some of these games y'all putting out for $60 don't even deserve $70. And then for 2K to be the ones to come out and say y'all gonna pay $70 for this one. Y'all put out a game where y'all just update it every year. For y'all to even come out there and say something like that is crazy. I don't know. I don't think 2K should be the ones pushing for this $70. Like if these game companies go through with this $70 push, it'd be a lot less games brought by me. I might boot up the PC and find other ways to get these games, but I'm not about to sit here and pay y'all $70 for something I don't feel is worth $70. But you say you ain't got no problem with that? Nope. So 2K gonna get $170 from me this year. And why is that? Because the Kobe edition is $100. Well, goddamn. So you fine with that? They charge you $100 for one edition. Yep. And then they want $70 for another edition. They could have my money. Nah, that's a slippery slope. I ain't with it. I ain't cool with. I feel like they overstepping. Ain't no telling how much these consoles gonna be. We still don't have a price on that. Sony and Microsoft playing games with this. I think they just playing chicken with each other. Like, what's your price gonna be? What's your price gonna be? And then if somebody be like a high price, they might try to lower theirs by a little bit.
I don't know. Maybe I'll be more comfortable paying $70 if I know what these console prices going to be. I mean, I'm bitching. I'm going to pay it if I want to keep playing video games. It ain't up to me.
So when Miles come out, they say 70. You're not paying it?
Especially the way they was talking, like it's not going to be a full game. I ain't giving you 70. Oh, man. And then people be like, well, they ain't raised the price since 2005. I don't give a damn. It's about what it's worth. Some of these games just ain't. Some of these games ain't worth 70. And 2K is the last game on my list that I'll be like, 2K20 basketball, NBA 2K is the last game on my list where I'll be like, yeah, I can see y'all wanting $70 for that. Well, you already said that you gonna pay it. But like for me, it gotta be a game like, I think Persona, because that game was long as hell. I got a lot of time out of that. I wouldn't mind paying $70 for that. When Nintendo came out and they was like, our game's gonna our game's gonna be set at $70. How would you feel about that?
Who, Nintendo?
Yeah.
Fuck Nintendo. I only play like 2 games they got.
If Animal Crossing came out at $70, would you be willing to pay those $70? Nah. Because
Animal Crossing died off a lot faster than I thought it would.
Well, I don't know. They got these updates coming out. Like the swimming just dropped today. It seemed like they try to do stuff with it. I just feel like most of this should have been in the game to begin with.
And Nintendo don't change their goddamn prices anyway.
That's true as hell.
They games be sitting at 50, 60.
You know what? That's fair. I ain't even thinking like that. But like, I'd rather have that. No, I don't even know. Would I rather have the games not change price? Would I rather have it be a Nintendo situation where you got Legend of Zelda, 4-year-old game still sitting at $60, still selling at $60, or would I have the game start off at 70, but they gradually drop down? And then another argument is, are you cool with 2K selling you this game for $70 and then they still try to be in your pockets with these microtransactions?
That's where they make most of their money.
Yeah, but if they're making most of their money there, why the hell do they need $70 to start off with? If most of your money is coming from these microtransactions, why you feel you could up the price?
Hey,
ain't like they hurting for money.
It's next gen.
Nah, see,
it's next gen.
And what does that mean? It's next gen, but what are they adding? It's just gonna look prettier. What are they adding?
Yeah, you gotta pay for. You gotta pay that extra $10 to get that pop. That.
I got a feeling you're gonna be very disappointed when it come out. You gonna be like, you wanted $70 for this shit.
I got my cover athlete. That's all I need. Y'all can have y'all $70.
WWE, I'm glad they took the year off because after the shit they pulled for them to come back and say, now y'all going to... The shit they pulled last for 2K20, for them to come out and say, all right, now y'all going to pay $70 this year. I think that would have been a huge controversy.
What they came out with wasn't even 60. That was about $10 best.
Damn, that's fair. I haven't had fun with the WWE since, I'll say, that first year 2K took over. I was cool with it the first year. Cause most of the time, most of the fun I have with the WWE 2K games is spent me and you doing tag team matches online. And 2K got this problem where they decide that they're gonna disconnect you from the fucking match, and not tell you that you've been disconnected, and just have you fight the CPUs. And I'm not with that. If it don't come out, this the same company. If it don't come out and say, all right, well, now we feel like we deserve more money. It wasn't, and in the statement, they wasn't even like, costs have increased for us to make it look like this. Costs have increased, so we need you to pay more. It was like, well, we put out, we feel like y'all should pay more. They didn't say it was harder work or not. They just said they feel like we should pay more now.
Hey, we gotta do what we gotta do.
If you ain't got no problem with it, I ain't got no problem with it. Like, I don't buy a 2K game to begin with. It's just, my worry is, is for other games to come out.
It's gonna happen.
I know, and it's gonna hurt me. And I don't know who's gonna be the one to do it. If Sony, I don't know what game. Like if they next Ratchet and Clank game came out at $70. See, the problem is this gonna make me from going from day one, and it's only $10, but it's gonna go from me from a day one. Definitely, I'm gonna buy it now. I gotta consider it. It's not because I'm hurting for money. I just feel like y'all in my pockets now. It's like I got it, but y'all don't need to know I got it. I'm not gonna force, especially these launch games. I was just thinking about I was gonna get 3 games at launch, but now if these games starting at $70, I don't even know. It might be like 2 games now. But nothing changes in your plans. If these games starting at $70, nothing changes for you.
Nope.
Fair enough. Different strokes for different folks. I don't know if you heard about this, but these TV shows are starting to remove their blackface episodes, and I want to know how you felt about that.
I heard about the Office. They removed it from Netflix. They blackface episode or something like that.
Yes, Office. I know. Scrubs had an episode that they took down. I think It's Always Sunny had an episode they took down.
I think I heard something about the Golden Girls having one too, but apparently the Golden Girls wasn't even blackface. It had it was them having a mud facial or some shit like that. But I mean, they doing everything other than what we want them to do.
Yeah, I don't.
We ain't have nothing. Asked them to do anything about these TV shows. Fix the justice system. That's all we asked. But they said, let's take these these episodes off air. And most of the shows, well, I seen most of Scrubs. I haven't seen Golden Girls, and I haven't seen The Office. And I watched some episodes of Always Sunny, and that's the way them shows is.
See, my problem
kind of humor.
I don't even. Most of the time, I don't even remember it. It don't seem like. See, my problem. They're comparing it to back in the day when people were using blackface as a way to avoid using black actors. And right now, it's not even about that. It's just about a joke. And whether or not you find a joke funny, I feel like they should be able to make the joke if they want to. You ain't hurt nobody. I don't know. It just seemed like you censoring stuff. And like I don't even find it offensive. People say they find the blackface episodes offensive. I don't find it offensive.
I feel like I gotta watch them. I need to watch them and see to the extent that they went.
I don't. They said there was a Community episode too. I probably should have rewatched some of these episodes before I brought them up. But like, I don't have any problem with people using blackface if it's like in a comedic sense. If you use the blackface as a way to say, like, instead of having a black character, you just have a white person in blackface, and that's not the joke. The joke, the reason why you got that is so you don't have to pay a black actor. Then yeah, that's a problem. But that doesn't seem to be what's happening in these shows. So I don't want them to. I remember. See, they removed the Always Sunny episode because there was I don't know if you remember this episode. There was an episode where they were making a Lethal Weapon movie. They were making like the 5th one, and then one of the characters wanted to be Danny Glover. So he used blackface to be Danny Glover in that shit was hilarious to me. I don't see why they would remove something like that. It's a joke. The joke was he wanted to dress up like Danny Glover. Like no one in the show said it was okay for him to do this. They put it out there as a joke. I don't know. I have no problems with it. I think they should have left it alone. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to bring up is Cleveland from Family Guy and Missy from Big Mouth are getting new voice actors because apparently their voice actors aren't comfortable voicing black characters.
Right.
I don't feel. See, look, if you the voice actor, then I can't argue with you and say voice the character. If you don't feel comfortable, hey, you do you. But Big Mouth, they on their 4th season now? You ain't had no problems voicing this character till this shit happened.
Same with Cleveland.
Yeah,
all the seasons
Cleveland
in Family Guy.
Like what? Season number 14, and now you want to come out and say, I don't think it's right. See, it don't even come out. It doesn't even come at me as you don't feel comfortable. To me, it feel like I'm gonna step down before they come after me and they tell me what I'm doing is wrong. So let me step down before I get in trouble for doing what I'm doing. I don't know if it's these actors, these voice actors that came out and made the call to do this, or if it's the shows that did that. But like, I don't feel that's the right move either. I feel they should have. I don't know. Just continue doing what you're doing. But if you don't feel comfortable, hey, you do you.
I mean, I feel where they coming from. That black people should voice black characters, but both of them was doing a very fine job to me.
But like, it's just iconic voices. Like if you change the voice, I don't.
Like, I'm a no, and I'm gonna be sad.
Yeah, it's gonna just piss me off. You should have just left it alone. Like, if you should have just continued doing what you was doing. If you wanted not to choose another role like that, that's fine. Because Samurai Jack, I know when that got revived on Adult Swim, people were pissed off because they were like, "Oh, Samurai Jack is voiced by was it a white guy or a black guy, and he's supposed to be Asian?" I'm like, it's just the voice of the character. I don't know, problem. Especially Missy, because Missy is the character herself is half black, half Jewish. So you saying what her Jew side don't matter? It's the black. She looked black, so she should be voiced by a black girl.
Hey, to each his own in that situation. But to me, they was doing a fine job.
Yeah, especially Cleveland. Like, this man had his whole TV show, and now you like, all right, it's time for it. I wonder, are they going to replace these voice? Because Family Guy is some savages. They might not even replace the voice actor. They might kill off the character. So. Hey,
they want that character around. They're going to have to.
Cleveland don't do shit anyway. Since he lost his show, he don't do nothing. He just hang around with Peter every once in a while. You can have him. If it was my choice, I wouldn't even replace the voice actor. If the voice actor wants to leave, I'll either have Cleveland move away, have him die, or you just don't see him no more. Just have Peter come out and be like, I haven't seen Cleveland come out in a while. Like, we don't talk about that. He was told he's not allowed to come out the house. He knows what he did.
Well, we know Family Guy, they don't shy away from stuff like that, but we'll see.
Big Mouth a bunch of savages too, but I don't think they savage levels on there. Ain't much else to get into about that. We could talk about hyperspace.
Ubisoft.
And you know about this, you could talk about hyperspace.
Ubisoft. Well, right now, hyperspace is the new BR on the block. And some saying it could be the fork knife killer.
It ain't all that. But like I already told you, for what I saw, I'm iffy on it. But it ain't the Fortnite killer for what I.
Hey, we don't know. It's still in beta.
Do you think it's the Fortnite killer?
I gotta play it. I watched it, waiting on the code. I say I gotta play it. I gotta get my hands on it.
That's what pisses me off about it. Well, how do you get these codes?
You said, how do you get them?
Yeah.
You gotta watch somebody streaming it. Unless Ubisoft gave you a code personally.
I don't know. I'd rather have.
You gotta watch a stream that got the drops enabled. And you gotta watch it for at least 20 minutes. So you gotta make sure your Twitch account is linked to your Ubisoft.
Now you probably don't know, but like if you get the code and your account ain't linked to it, can you link it later?
No, your account gotta be linked in order to get the code.
I don't think we need another battle royale, but it's free to play, so I will give it a chance. But I don't know, from what I've seen, it just ain't it.
Yeah, I can connect my controller, so hey, aim assist king in the building.
You're gonna be very sad if you find out your aim assist don't work on PC. I don't know, because Apex I feel good, but I don't know about the other games. But this game, what's the so there's different characters. All the characters play the same?
Honestly, I don't know. I haven't really seen everybody use different characters. I just seen people boot up and use the character that they start with.
I would have preferred if they put out like a gameplay trailer or something, because I'm not really feeling this having to go into a whole streamer's Got to go to a streamer stream to see what's going on with this game. Cause most of the time they not at the main. I don't know. Most of the time they in the middle of a match, and it's iffy on if they good players or not. And I'm not sure what's going on.
Hey, as long as you having fun.
What?
And it looked like most of the streamers that I watched, they was having fun.
Nah, I ain't got no problems with them. They can keep doing what they doing. I'm talking about, for me, somebody that want to get information on the game. I gotta look at it. I'm in the chat trying to figure out what's going on.
I mean, most of the streamers that had it when it first dropped, they was very knowledgeable about it. Some were still learning because I know Ubisoft let them play a while back.
What, they flew them out or they?
Nah, they just hit up different streamers. Say, hey, we got this game we want you to test out. They tested it out, and recently they dropped it, and now everybody playing it.
I'm trying to see if I can. They have something on their website that says join the tech test. Does that get me a code, or you don't know nothing about that?
I don't know nothing about that. I like how fast paced it is. I think most of these battle royales, you start off fast paced, and then during mid game, it die down. Yeah.
But this one, it looked like it.
This one is like fast paced through the whole time.
All right. I mean, it looks interesting enough. I don't have high hopes for it. Watch streams, get tech test access. Okay, so it looks like you can, like the Twitch drops aren't the only way you can get the game. You can go to the website and join the tech test. I might do it just to, hey, download the game, see if it's something I'm interested in. I hit up the game info page. It says champion. There's hacks, loot, special abilities to bend the rules. All these the ones we was looking at: the hill, the wall. So it's not like an Overwatch or Apex where everybody got their own abilities. Any character can get these abilities. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's fair enough. It seems. I just like from who was we watching earlier? That he was in a firefight and he just teleported out, and I was saying that would piss me off.
We was watching Dr. Lupo's stream.
Yeah, I would have turned the game the fuck off. He disappeared. I mean, Apex got some stuff like that. See, maybe to me it looks like cheating, but once we get into it and play it a little while, we'll see. Oh, that's not something you can do all the time. Maybe it's like ultimate. Maybe it's like an ability you got to pick up.
Yeah, because they all got cooldowns.
Yeah, it's fair with me. They already got a battle pass. You know anything about this?
No, I don't know nothing about the battle pass now.
Well, it's a free battle pass at this moment, but you know they're going to monetize that later. That's my problem. I wanted to bring that out with you. Would you prefer these free-to-play games keep coming out, or would you rather pay for them and then it would be easier to obtain the cosmetics? Like, I know that sounds stupid, but for me, I would rather pay for it. Like Overwatch, I would rather pay for it and then I get my cosmetics. I don't like this free-to-play, and then whenever I want a costume or something, I gotta buy y'all little currency or your loot boxes to get it.
I mean, I guess they do that so they could get their money. Because free to play is gonna have a lot of hands on it when it drop, and then depending on how good it is, you'll have more players. So, hey, we got the fan base and the players now, so we might as well make money off of it.
That's fair. I feel like there's easier ways to do this. Like, have a costume up there for a set amount. Don't have me buy your little currency, or I gotta open a loot box or something to get a certain skin or something. Because it just turns me off the game. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. I'm not cheap. Like, I'll spend money on the game, I'll spend money on the DLC, but when it comes to loot boxes and buy cosmetics and free to play games, I just can't do it. I feel like if I'm giving them money for a costume, I lost. Somewhere along the way, I lost. I feel like I should be able to unlock. I feel it should be easier to unlock stuff in the game without me paying. Maybe that would give me a more incentive to pay you for something. Like, I should be able to work toward a certain costume or not. It shouldn't just be random. I don't know. I'm gonna sign up for this tech test. I don't know how long it's gonna. Now they asking me for my Twitch. I don't know how. I don't know how easy it's gonna be to sign up for this. The last thing, I don't know if you want to get into this. I only put it on the end because of what happened with Evo, but there's been a lot of Twitch allegations going around, and then there's been a lot of allegations in the fighting game community of misconduct, and Evo, the fighting game tournament, got canceled as a result. And I don't know if you want to speak on this at all.
Evo got canceled.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to put a specific name out there of anybody with allegations because it's an allegation at this point. I don't know if the person did it or not. I don't want to drag their name through the mud because even if it gets proven to be false, you know, still people out there. Well, he was accused, so. But like the fact that people could just make these allegations and shut someone's whole career down or close a whole tournament down is crazy. I mean,
for them to shut the whole tournament down, there had to be more than a few people.
It wasn't because of that. It was because I think it was one person made that allegation against the co-founder of the Evo tournament.
Yeah, you got to shut that down.
And then, but then Sonic Fox, you know her, right? Mm-hmm. The fighting game champion, I think, of Dragon Ball and Mortal Kombat. He pulled out, and that's when all these other people pulled out because of the allegations. And that's when the NetherRealm Studios pulled Mortal Kombat from the tournament. I know Capcom pulled Street Fighter from it, and then a whole lot of games got pulled. So it wasn't no choice for them to shut down.
Yeah, once your star player leave, ain't no reason to show up. Ain't no reason for people to be there. That's like going to a sporting event. You pay your money to see somebody and they not playing. Why am I here? There's no reason for me to be here.
And then there's the fact also that because of COVID, we wouldn't be able to do an in-person tournament this year anyway. So it was all online anyway. So I guess it was easier just to
cancel, get y'all bearings together, and come back next year strong.
I'm just not a fan of how it had this much effect. I feel like this is something that should have been, I don't know, handled in the court. This should have been reported to the police. I don't think people should be able to take their allegations to social media and have this effect. I mean, if you got a different opinion, you can let me know. But I don't know. I think you should be in contact with law enforcement. You shouldn't be taking this to Twitter.
I mean, I guess people are more comfortable going to Twitter.
Yeah, but that's not
in
fair.
the company of their own peers.
You said what now?
Said where they got their peers and things like that. I guess they more comfortable that way.
I can understand them being more comfortable, but once you do that, once you take it to Twitter, once you take it to social media, then it becomes, now you gotta disprove me. I made this against you. Now you gotta disprove what I said, or you're an asshole. And that's not how our justice...
I mean, you gotta do that in a courtroom too.
Yeah, but that's in a court setting. That's where facts are supposed to. Once you take it to Twitter, you gotta. No, in the court section. Let me bring it back. In the court system, they gotta prove that you did this to them, and when you take it to social media, you gotta prove that you didn't do this to them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, the way the justice system been going, Twitter might be the safest bet for some of these people.
I don't know.
I mean, they still might not get the justice that they want, but at least they got it out to people that actually listen to them instead of wasting their time and money on lawyers and going in front of a judge for the judge just to say, "All right, go home."
Yeah, I understand it might help some people, but I'm on the side that we can't have everybody throwing allegations out on social media because it can ruin, if you lying about it, it can ruin somebody's life. And even if you aren't lying about it, like, what are you looking to gain from taking it to social media? Now you basically tainting your court case. It would be better if you just take it to, it would be better if you just held it in court. I know it's hard to take it there, but you're not, I don't know, to me, you shouldn't be able to just throw something out there like that. Especially when some of these people that are throwing out these allegations remain anonymous. I don't think they should be able to do that either. Like, you gotta look in the shoes somebody say for you just somebody just come out on Twitter and say he did this to me, and I don't even know who that is. They won't put their name out there or nothing. He did this to me, and now you got to prove you didn't do this to. So how would you go about that?
Wait, so you saying the person?
Yeah, somebody just came out and wrote this essay on all this stuff that you did to them, and everybody's like, "You're a monster. How can you do that to this person?" Like, I don't know who this person is, and they took it to Twitter.
But you lost me.
I lost you.
Yeah,
I'm saying for you, if somebody just came online one day and said Tymaire touched me, and now you got to disprove them. Now, it don't matter. You can say I didn't do it. Like, what's your proof that you didn't do it? Like, they didn't. I don't even know who this person is because people are coming out and they're not using their names to make these allegations. Some people are just making anonymous Twitter accounts to make these allegations against people.
Are they using the accuser name? I mean, are they using a person that did something to them name, or are they?
Yeah, they're using their name. Like, okay, for me, for example, somebody just came out and said, "Breon touched me," but they don't say who the hell they are. They just tell this whole story about what happened, but they won't tell who the hell they are. And now people are coming at Breon, how could you touch this girl? I don't know who the hell she is.
I mean, I'm pretty sure in the back of their mind they probably have some sense of who it is.
If they didn't do it, they don't know what's going on. Now, see, my thing is when you take it to Twitter, you lump in the people that did the shit together with the people that didn't. Now everybody is viewed in that light. When you're not in the court of law, they don't have to have any evidence against you. They can just tell the story. When you're in the court of law, you gotta bring something to the table that can prove that you was where you said you were, and that this happened. But if you take it to just Twitter, now it's on you to disprove it.
I mean, you gotta also look at it like some of these things probably happened years ago.
Yeah, but
and you got a statute of limitations on some things.
I don't think it should be a statute of limitation on that.
That's the thing. That's why they do what they do, because it is a statute of limitation. So when they go in front of the courtroom, the judge be like, when did this happen? They be like, 5 years ago. Oh, well, the statute of limitations ran up this time. So now it really ain't nothing they could do.
But at that point, it should be, we pushing these people to come up sooner than this. We can't let it take 5 years. We can't let it take this many years for their...
But that's going to continue to happen until the justice system get their shit together.
Yeah, but like, what do you want them to do at that point? If somebody accused them of something, they gotta have evidence, or ain't that going to get done. If you just make an accusation, you gotta have something to back it up. And if you come up sooner, it's ways to fact check.
Yeah, you come out sooner, you'll have a lot more evidence and stuff at your hands, but
yeah, and I think that's
they be too scarred or something like that to come out sooner, or they be threatened. If you do this, you might lose these kind of privileges and things like that. So I mean, it's a lot of things to factor in at that point.
I do get that. I do understand that. I just feel Twitter ain't the alternative. If you don't get your way in court, I don't think you should be able to take it to that place with it. Because then you just flipping it on the... And like, I'm sympathetic. If something happened to you that you didn't want to happen to you, if somebody was inappropriate with you, you should have some recourse. But I don't think now I'm going to take it to Twitter and let them decide who did what is the right move. But like, maybe it's not my place to say. Maybe if someone was assaulted, they're not thinking about what's right in that sense, and they just want what they feel is their justice. But I don't feel like Twitter is the place to put it. Especially,
I guess Twitter also a way to raise awareness, so they won't do this to somebody else.
That's fair, but like, I don't know. I just feel you can't. I just feel as a society we can't have people just out there accusing people with no recourse, because we have found out that some people are out here lying just to... I don't even know what they're hoping to gain from it. They're just lying to get attention. I feel like when some people, when they're taking it to Twitter, they're making it into like a competition. I got my story, and then everybody come out and be like, oh my God, I can't believe you went through that. You're so brave, and yada, yada, yada. And it just become a place where people can, where some people feel like they can make shit up just to get that kind of reaction from people. And like, if you were touched if you had something happen to you that was inappropriate, I feel for you. You should have the justice you deserve, but I feel like social media ain't the place to go with it. And I feel like people shouldn't just get fired and events and tournaments shut down just because allegations were made. And I had to read even what happened with the Evo situation because when they said Evo was shut down, somebody was in a thing like, what happened? It was like allegations were made against them. And then I read through what happened, and I'm like, wow, these are some pretty heavy allegations, but I don't know if that's we don't know if these are true at the moment. But if they are true, yeah, I feel like he should be removed. He should be fired for what he did. But at the same time, we got people throwing their allegations up, and they aren't anywhere near that. Like, his allegations were on some pedophile shit, but some other person was just throwing out an allegation about this guy cheating on his wife, and then we lump those into the same post. It just it just gets everything so blurry. But like, you got anything else to add on that?
No, not really.
Yeah, I think that's everything I got to discuss. You got anything else you want to talk about? No. We can wrap it up here.
Yeah, that's a girthy episode.
Girthy. It's a little shorter than the last one, but it should be fine. Don't want to bore the people. Also don't want to talk if I ain't got nothing to talk about. Just wanted to bring that up. Yeah, it's like, because of COVID, there ain't really no news stories out right now. Just playing the waiting game. But I'm Brian Randolph, and you are.
And I'm Tymaire.
And we have been the Media Minority Podcast.
Bye.
See you guys, and we hope that you'll join us again.